the Tomorrow Children. Some will probably say it's sort of like Minecraft, only real differences. Well, for one, everything is not pretty much blocky. Of course, not everything, even though some stuff are, but The object pretty much of the game is to reach a number of 500 people, and for that they look like these little dolls, like the one in my character's hand here, and normally you would just bring it to this device here called the rescue apparatus, but well, it's full and we would need to build more houses, which gathering resources is also key. There are different resources, starting from the one on the very top. That would be food, represented by fruit in the game. The next are crystals, which are a green color, which can be gotten by killing the enemies in the game, and sometimes they'll drop it, or there are certain enemies you kill and you can just mine them using a pickaxe. The next below that is gold, which you see is represented by a square that is somewhat shaded in. Gold being, well, gold. But yeah. Next would be coal, which can be used, of course, to craft stuff, but also some people use it to burn for power, which I'll get to soon enough. Next is, which you see the picture of the trees, that would be the wood needed to also craft certain items. Below that is the number of people that you save, which are the dolls that I showed you just a few moments ago. And then right there, the very last there, that would be the electricity. If you run out of electricity and or food, over time a lot of those people will leave. The ones that you rescue, of course. And pretty much you can dig like I am right now. Of course, you have to be careful, because if you're in somewhere where there's no light for too long, your health will start to go down, which you can see your health by pressing on the D-pad. First time will show your star ranking and of course your name. And there goes the health bar, that blue bar right there, which will go away after a bit. Okay, it only took 2 tries there. And here, ooh, okay, yes. And there you see your first enemy. These little bugs. Okay, kill those things. And you see that glowing object right up there? That is what's pretty much spawning them. See that? Okay, I did not destroy the doll. Ooh. Okay, thank goodness I did not destroy it. It is hard to aim, I will tell you, sometimes. There we go, another one. This little spider can, drain your health just by being near you, so you should either try to avoid them or pretty much kill them very fast. I apparently shot down a tree in the process. while trying to destroy that object there that creates those bugs, the flying ones. Over here is your backpack. You can pretty much put as many resources as you have space available in there. You can increase it though, and I will show you. Let's see, where was it at? Okay, right here where you can see perks. The roast level right here. For every 10 strength, you get a slot in your pouch. So pretty much if you have 10 strength, you get 1 added to your little backpack, which is this symbol right here that you see highlighted in red right now. So there are outfits and backpacks you can get, which will increase your stats, but of course while it's only equipped. So if you change it, so will your stat that you use. So you might really want to take note of that just in case. But yeah, of course the main objective is to gather resources, build, and also try to get the city back, or I should say town, back to full population. And then when you're at a place away, like those islands here, you just put them on the loading area here, like so, and then you could just continue digging. But sometimes, unfortunately, there may not be many people, and sometimes people are not paying attention in the town when resources are brought, so sometimes they will go to waste, unfortunately. Oh, I will say for the dolls here, if you find one, you can put one on your back like so and carry it, so that doesn't take a spot in your backpack, or even in your carrying space here, like your items. And another clever thing that can be done, so you can optimize carrying, is to carry an object in your hand, which I will show you after I cut down this tree. Oh yes, if you press square like while cutting a tree, it speeds up the process a little. So right now I am full on items and I'm carrying one in my hand. Let me set it down for just a sec though and see if I could get another material from here, hopefully. Okay, and there you see I'm glowing. My health will start to go down a little. Oh yes. There will be a daily ranking. Right now it's 0 because I've not done the one part where you would get a ranking 4 by going into a building, which I will also show in a bit, because I'm gonna have to put away the material since nobody else is here. But you can also move another material by kicking it. You run up to it and just press triangle like so. So you can actually bring more resources that way. And it looks like now somebody might be in town, considering that this is over here, meaning somebody sent it over. But always I suggest having a flashlight or 2 for when it gets dark. Because when it's nighttime here, you will lose health. As you can see, I no longer have a full health bar. So flashlights will definitely be your best friend here, as well as any tools for gathering. Oh yes, also if you eat fruit, it will restore your health, so you can eat a piece of fruit just in case. And it looks like we might have something behind over here. Okay, luckily I should have, yes I do, from sometimes when you log on the game you will get some rewards, and sometimes you will find other stuff like these little, what look like crystals to some. If you use one, pretty much it will activate the effect of what it's supposed to do. So if it's supposed to create stairs, it will do just that. Or if it's to create a tunnel, it will do that too. And as you see from there, that pickaxe will make a star-shaped hole. Some tools will have special, I guess you want to call them effects, perhaps, or abilities. Sometimes they will do more damage, sometimes they might restore your health upon hitting an enemy. Also, another thing, if you don't have a gun or even an RPG, you can use the regular tools you can get from the little like the vending shop, well, called Union Shop, which I will show as long as it's still around by the time I get back. But you can use the tools to attack the enemies. So if you cannot, for some reason, either have a license to use weapons or you just can't really afford them, or no one has built a weapon shop yet, yeah, you can do that definitely. And here we go, another little section here. Pretty much this is like tunnel after tunnel of sorts that kind of connects. Well, let's see if we can find one that has gold. So just so you know what the gold one looks like. Here you already know what the coal and the one for. Always this happens. Yeah, you will get a little radio call telling you that, yeah, for the lucky boxes, which will cost a type of currency that you can get a little at a time by, you know, just gathering and everything. Oh, here's some, okay, here we go. One for gold. Finally. So now you'll see what the gold resource looks like. Oh, okay, I got a critical hit. When you get a critical hit, I guess you could say, for digging or gathering, it will gather it super fast. Also, I will say, if you have a doll, the only way to get a doll out from, let's say, a very high place would be to use the parasol, because if you have a jetpack like this and you try using it while having the doll on your back, it will drop the doll. So you won't even be able to bring it with you that way. So always good to have the parasol with you. It's also good to have a drop ladder just in case for certain places. I think I hear something. Don't know if I'll have to check to see if the island is going to disappear or if there's enemies. Because there are enemies in the game, unfortunately. Okay. Oh yes. Also, resources will start to glow this color, meaning they will likely disappear soon because they cannot be out in the air. So you will want to try to hurry and get the resources, and hopefully other people will put them away. If not, then pretty much those resources go to waste, which makes your work effort kind of go down the toilet, unfortunately, which has happened to me lots of times when I play the game and gather resources. It's unfortunate, but some people are just either, I don't know, lazy, they want to be trolls, or I don't know, they're just stupid, I guess, sometimes, give or take. Also, these little plant lights, you can move them, so yeah, you can move them pretty much to your liking. So if you want to move it to a better area, you can. Or if you just don't want to use your own flashlight, if you have one, yeah. Oh, okay, here goes one. Also, let me go over here. Here is where pretty much the, I guess you want to call it maybe the mayor or the one ruling the town is. And each one will have its own perks, I guess you want to call them, or effects. Some will be positive, some will be negative. So always think about who you want to vote for wise when the election does come up, if you're able to vote on the game. Because pretty much if you're not considered a citizen in the game, they will not let you vote. You won't be able to use certain items, and among other things. Oh, right there that you see the numbers in the bottom of the left screen, that was that's how much experience you have to get to your next level, pretty much. So that's pretty much the experience indicator there. So always keep an eye out on that. Okay, let's see what else I could find. Okay. Yeah, there goes another one of those little spiders. Yeah, like I said, it only takes normally one shot from them to kill. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Did not want to do that one. There. Oh, come on. How many of these? Okay. Seriously. I think there's like a breeding ground in this little section here. But there is something else I want to show. If I am able to find any in the area, or the overall little cave system, I guess you may want to call it. Yeah, you will see dolls about. But let's see if I can. Oh, okay. If you see this, it looks like it's a dead end, but it looks all nice and uniform. It only takes maybe, depending, a dig or two. And okay, yes. There goes that. Oh, yeah, you gotta be careful that these things don't get you. Oh. Depending on the weapon you have, it could take more shots to kill one of those little flies. And as you can see, they will drop those crystals. Ah, there we go. Here is what I wanted to show you. These are little, I guess you could say, loot boxes or treasure chests of sorts. Each time you open one, there will be something different. You won't know until you actually open it up, though, to see what you get. So, mystery is half the surprise and fun, I guess you could say. And, let's see. Ah, here we go. Wow. I did not expect to get that many crickles. Okay. That's a good thing, though. It's a good thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna toss it down. You can also climb and jump on the game, as you can see. So pretty much it is possible to do that. Just gotta make sure of what you're doing when you do so. 'Cause you can take fall damage, and you will if you're not careful. Okay, let's see if I could either maybe go back the way I came, or maybe I might have to make my own way, depending. Ooh, okay, you saw that? Yeah, it wasn't a big fall, but I did take a little damage from that fall. Okay, here we go. This should be the way I came through. Hopefully. Ah, yes it is. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Okay, it took the wrong turn. Sorry about that. But yeah, you can and will get lost in some of these while digging in some of these stuff. Ah, just in time. And I don't think anyone has been putting away resources, probably. So yeah, I better get back. So pretty much if you're on your own, that there's no one else so far in the town during the time being, yeah, you're just pretty much gonna have to do everything yourself. That's the unfortunate thing. And I will also show you something else in just a bit, as soon as we get back to the town, of course. So also to just recap, from this that you see right here, which can be toggled with L3 by pressing it. The first is the food. The second from it is the crystals, which are green, that you can see right there in the back of the transport here. Next is the gold, which is, well, you can also see the gold there, well, obvious color wise. Then followed by the coal, then the trees, which is the wood, the number of people as far as those dolls that you rescue, and then followed by electricity. Ah, and here we are back at the house, town, and I was right, nobody has been here, it looks like, putting away stuff. So I will show you. Okay, and yes, the squares are the coal, but yeah, I will show you what I normally have to do on this game, especially because I'm alone a lot of the time and there's not many people, or there could be people but they're just being, I don't know, lazy or something. You can kick or throw the resources in but you go here, you press deposit, and it will put the appropriate resource in that you may have on you. So there's no worry of misputting or depositing the wrong material when you put them in your backpack, which I will show you right now. Right there, that's 1. That's 2. You see, as you put one in your backpack by pressing, you pick it up and then you press the down button. If you press down while you're holding it, it will put it in your backpack if you have room. You will get a notice telling you your backpack is full, meaning you cannot put any more in your backpack. You see, right now I'm at max, and you will hear a little sound, but they only tell you the first time. After that though, you will know that, well, after playing, you will know that if you can't put any more, then that's because you can't fit any more, unfortunately. And let me check. Okay, yes. I will also say that sometimes can be more, I guess, active or whatnot than others. So definitely expect some towns to be more full, especially, I guess, depending on, of course, the time zone for some people. Okay. Here. Oh, but wait. First, let me finish putting away. Don't want all the resources to go waste. After all, sorry about that. Normally, if there's not really much of people putting away resources and there's more resources being brought in from the islands, like when I was putting them in the loading area from over there, it can build up very fast. And sometimes enemies will and can go through the town and pretty much destroy stuff. So yeah, you always have to be careful. So what you want to do is, just in case, always have a good supply of wood, because that is what you repair this, like buildings that are already starting to get on fire or may have taken damage. So you will need wood to repair them. If you don't have any, then yeah, if there's another attack, even if they survive the first attack of enemies, oh, there we go. Look right there, those are a bigger type of spider creature. If they were to go through the town, they normally jump on the first thing they get to. So I suggest, if anything, you put your own houses, if you can build one, which you need a permit, the resident permit right there that I have highlighted, and you would use it, and they'll say if you want to place a house. I suggest placing it pretty far out, as far as you can, without sinking into the void, because right now this is the void where you see me sinking. You can die So yes, to keep that in mind, you will die if you sink completely into the void. You can hop on the area, so you could try to hopefully hop out of it if you're not too far in the air into it though. If you're too far from anything that is solid ground, then you will die, unfortunately. And you'll just have to respawn back into the town. They will take away some of the points toward your toll rating when you do die, so yeah, you might want to be careful on that. Oh, and over here is what they call like town hall. You can deposit gold to upgrade it. You see right now it's at level 3. Each level it requires a certain amount. If you press the options button, that's where you will see this information. And also for this, as you can see, if you have like a culture level, pretty much it will have food usage reduction, and the people there will have flashlights. Right now for technology, the turrets have a power of like boosted by 20%, and also the structures are 10% more better. But because propaganda is not at its next level, so there is no effect. And you see this right here, this is your towards your experience, so always try to pick those up. And over here are like Tesla coils, which will do damage most of the time to enemies that get within range. Of course, there's some enemies it cannot really take care of on its own, which you could see a turret up there, but unfortunately we can't get to it because, well, we need a way up. So yes, here you shake the trees and you pretty much get fruit. Trees will look different, so you shouldn't always expect them to look like one type just because you saw them in one place that you was at. Sometimes you may have to shake the tree a second time because the fruit will not all come down. There will, at the maximum I've always seen, is 3 fruits per tree at a time. I've never seen 4 or higher. Just to let you know. You see? Okay, that one didn't want to come down right away. There is also, I guess you could say like a rating system of sorts called praise and snub. Some people will abuse it just to be a pain, just to be a complete jerk about it. Praise, if you praise someone, you pretty much will end up giving them a little bit help towards getting a star over their head, like, well, not a full star, but at least partial. Which, okay, let's see, right there, you should see like a little filled in. Oh, here is, yay, a few Freeman dollars. Okay, that's good. Oh, but yes, if you snub someone though, you will get a little deduction from your own rating, but so will they. But if you praise someone, you will get like added some points, and so will they. So yeah. So pretty much a praise and like system of sorts. Okay, now, if, I don't know if you see in the background right there, that big dinosaur looking creature with a glowing green stomach, although it could be a different color sometimes. But those are really a menace on the town if they get through the town. And the only thing that can normally take them down are like a lot of people shooting at them with turrets, because not even a good RPG could get them. So yeah, just to let you know. Here are, okay, yes, I don't know why people build so many of the same shop when they should have at least maybe 2 of the same kind of shop at the most. But any more than that, and it's just really dumb. But here you could buy pickaxes and all kinds of other stuff. I will just go and buy this. When it says that it has more durable than usual, it means, and you see a price like this, that means it'll be more than the normal would be for that kind. So yeah, I'll go with the squirrel. Also, I always like to have 2 flashlights, because when digging, yeah, you're definitely gonna need the flashlights. Here is the weapon shop. Pretty much you can get dynamite, shotguns, the rocket launchers, as you can see, binoculars, skis. If you have skis, you can go across the void without sinking. The only thing is it has a number of uses, as you can see. So I honestly don't like them though. I prefer the jetpack in comparison. Flares, well, if you buy a flare, you can use it. And let's say like if you get killed, you can, from what I've seen, use one even when you're dead from your inventory to like let people know that like where you are when you died, so they could hopefully revive you. And here is the residence shop, which you can buy, well, drop ladders. This is used with people that like pretty much, as they call, commit a crime, or pretty much like when their body turns blue for, let's say, destroying property and so on. The parasol, oh yeah, when you just like when someone does step in it, you will get caught in a cage, and then you will have to do a series of button, like, you know, different like button pressing, like directional wise. So yeah, so it is a pain, and someone did that to me because they kept snubbing me because they were a total jerk and moron. But yeah, the disassembler, you can pretty much, with those that like buildings that you have to create using a sign, and just relocate them somewhere else. So they just put them, it reverts it back to its sign form, sign sign form, that you would just place the item and you could just put it somewhere else. Paint, well, it's just to, well, you know, paint the buildings. Some of the other stuff, I don't know really what's the real point. Kind of pointless with some items. But I will build something just so you could get an idea of just what it's like. Here, let's see. No, I'll just build a small one just for the sake of not wasting too many materials. Here is where you have to try to solve a puzzle. which for some may be harder, depending. I try to keep it that the numbers are just about in order, so that way as I solve the puzzle, everything will be easier. If you could get like the numbers to follow, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, like you see right now, you will have an easy enough time to solve this puzzle. And try to keep the 7 once you do, and you get it solved pretty fast, as you just saw. I will say though, some puzzles are a little more trickier, so for some people they may not be able to build it because of those reasons. But you see, the building is in the form of a little signboard here, and you just place it where you think would be good, hopefully, and hopefully that something doesn't go and destroy it, like the enemies that can run rampant around. Okay, we click on the triangle, and there it goes, being built. And depending on how many buildings are around, we may be able to start reviving some dolls, hopefully. Or if other buildings had gotten destroyed in the past, then not so much, unfortunately. It's not enough to count high. So yeah, unfortunately. And here's another aspect I will show you. The treadmill. This treadmill generator is to pretty much give electricity. You use the R1 to keep it in, try to keep it in that blue line you see in the middle. When you see the number in red there, that means it's in the somewhere within that blue bar. And it counts faster. If it's in the white bar, like if it's like you see the number white right there and it's still counting, it will go up, but not as fast. So it's like pretty much, yeah. Sometimes it's easier than other times, I will admit. Okay, so no more power can be given, otherwise it just goes to waste, as it just said. So, there you have that aspect taken care of. Oh, now to show you for the market. You press up on the D-pad to radio in. Okay, and here you see the first thing ever since they did the update. For this to start, you press the square button, as you can see, and you will see what you will get with that amount of Freeman dollars, as long as you can afford it. As you can see, they will be random each day. So even if you see, let's say it says explore a box, but you'll see one maybe the next day will cost more than the one from before, but it will have different items than the last. So always might want to keep an eye out on that. And of course they have other little bundles for some of the stuff here. And there are also other items you could get. As you can see, the different type of tools. Jackhammers, you could kind of create like little platforms. So it can come in handy, but it's not something I always use, so yeah. And even they will have an effect. So always good to read. Here are the what they call void powers. Like the one I got earlier. From that one little, I got treasure chest. As you can see, they show what it looks like here. Of course, there are more that they probably don't have, that they mention for sale on here, but pretty much best to read what it does before using. Highly advised on that. Also boost cans, which can, well, boost certain aspects for a certain amount of time. Like this one, pretty much you get to carry more. This one pretty much increases the work speed. So I'm guessing like for digging. This one is for moving faster, so you can pretty much run faster and so on. This one is for the rating, for your toll score, to increase it while it's in effect, of course. And let's see. As you get the idea, there are a lot of different stuff. And to close out, I will show you the final part here, which is the worksheet. As you go to this building here. Okay, let's just hurry this up a little. And as you can see, you get your rating. So this will be the end of this video for a few tips. Oh, one more thing. Do not put trees in front of buildings, people. That is a poor choice to do. I mean, seriously, would you put something in front of your own doorway in your own house? Use common sense, please. Do not put them in the worst possible places. And also, when putting trees, don't really cluster them together, because it prevents sometimes some fruit from coming down, but also trying to get to them. And if something like this happens right now, that you see these flying stingray creatures or other enemies, they can easily decimate the whole thing. But let me see if I could take maybe one down. Hopefully. They do have a health bar too, so. Ooh. Doggone it, I missed. Okay, I am so shooting it down. Come on, I know I have to have. Oh, yes. I do. Come on, I think that was the one. And there it goes, down for the count. They will drop like 3 crystals normally upon their death. But yeah, unfortunately that one is too far away, which is the unfortunate part. But also, here comes another. Okay, this is another aspect you will see for yourself now. That of repairing a structure that is gonna get destroyed if we don't hurry up and save it. You pretty much gotta press the directional buttons they tell you until it's at 100%. Other people can help to speed it up to save buildings. A residence. Gotta save it, otherwise less population. Yes, I saved it. Okay, let's see if this person wants. Ah, yep. This person wants to give me a little task. Okay. Here's another aspect I guess I'll be covering before the video is truly ended then. Okay. But I managed to save the build. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, got another one to save. Okay. Let's see. Ah, here we go. Requests. Pretty much just to put one food. That is an easy one. You could just gather from the trees if you have any in the town, and it will count towards the objective. And when you complete it, you will get radioed. And you will get a little reward for completing the task, as you can see. But now that I've done a little more stuff, before I had thought I was going to end the video, let me redo this again. There we go. And now, oh, okay. And now this is where I will really end the video. So hopefully stay tuned for more videos down the line. I will do different videos at some point. So this is it.